Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff playing The Last Train Home. So we just did a battle at this place here. Got the game paused. And I just want to mention, I don't know what it is that you actually want to see of this game, but like I said, no one's making any comments of what they want to see or not see, but we got to do we had to do a few things here now. If you look up here and see all the things that we have here, you can see that I'm low on wood, metal, cloth. I got plenty of herbs, and I got some gunpowder. And so if I go down to the train here, I'm going to tell you that I did have more stuff than this, but what I did, because we're going to be going into winter, and that's going to be a rough thing. And so I can show you that I utilized every resource that I could possibly do to upgrade Grandpa here, the locomotive. So he now has 10 out of 13 upgrades because, of certain things. Now this one has 11 of 12. The workshop has 4 of 17. Nothing at the time is going on in the workshop due to the fact that I don't have the materials because I used them to do what I needed to do to all these train cars. We're on okay, then I move things around a little bit. What I did is I have the locomotive here, we have the storage, and then we have the workshop. Then we have infantry car 1, infantry car 2. Put the hospital car here. We got 9 out of 20. And we have 6 out of 15 on here. So this is a car where I have all the women and doctors and stuff. So, they should be happy and all that good stuff. And so if I go like this, you can see the upgrades that I did. And I had upgrades as all along this journey to get to this point. So all I'm doing, and I gave them comfortable living at the very bottom there, if you look at that. Because this is where the women are, so I want to make it more comfortable for them and stuff like that. And if we look at these here, we can see what we have. And we got, okay, so now along this journey, the next upgrade that I'm going to have to do is additional ceiling for this improved insulation because we're going to be going into winter. But look at the cost of what it's going to be. Like, it's going to take 200 cloth and 50 wood. And so it's going to be tough, is all I can say because I think I made sure that every car, other than the cars that need it, like where people are, like this one we don't have to worry about because they have a boiler that's going to be hot enough. And there's nobody in storage, so I mean that's not a big deal. But we do, we do have workers here. Right, they're going to be in here working, so I have to have that to make it a little bit warmer for them. And then this, like I said, look, this costs 100 cloth and 50 wood. So there's a big cost to anything that we do on this train, and it's just certain things for certain areas. But so my goal before it really gets really cold is I'm going to have to sacrifice in certain areas that amount of cloth to do this before I will do a stove. Like when it's snow, I guess I'm going to have to do this, but don't forget that's going to be a cost of our fuel and stuff. So I mean, And during this journey, I've been selling off a lot of fuel because I got an achievement for having 1,000 fuel in this game on Steam. As soon as I hit 1,000, it gave me an achievement for that. But then I realized, well, if I have so much, I could use that as a commodity to get this amount of money and stuff. But once I started getting down to 500, I was kind of like getting a little worried and concerned. And now we're back up to 856. So, I mean, that's a good amount and stuff. So I just like to share this kind of information. I don't know. Nobody writes any comments. So I don't know if this is stuff that you want to see or whatever. And then what I did is, as I did all these upgrades, let me close this. As I did all these upgrades to this, I can just say, as much as material as I had, I might have had 2 or 3 cars at the same time doing it, and I put 4 people doing it on each of these. That's 16 people that are getting XP all within a minute, because the more people you put, the less time it takes to do the upgrades. And so by doing that, and of course on this medical car, there's nobody now that we got hurt. Like, we had some seriously hurt people in here, like about 7 people. And I had all this filled up. And then what I'm doing right here, because this is all that I have left, is herbs. And some cloth, not much, but it's just going to take 5 and 5, and we can make some medical kits. And then I was making some stimulants because I had to give a couple of those to get their stamina up. And so what I'm telling you is that I have, I did it in such a way, like look at, he could use a stimulant, but it's only a little bit, so I don't care about it. But as you can see, I have no more injured people, and so I'm ready to move on to the next stage. I even created 4 teams, like I show you the teams. And they're all good on their stamina, I believe. So look at here, this first team, survivalist, hunter, and herbalist. This team has nothing, and because this team is just going to go to the timberlands, because you can just put anybody there, you don't need a specialty. So that's why I created this team with matter of fact, all these people are like either doctors or medics. Except she's this, but she was a medic. But anyways, okay. And then this team is going to be my negotiator. I just got 2 people here with them to make you have to have 3 people to make a squad at least. I mean, and then I could put more people on here, right? To give them experience, but because these guys lose their stamina and they're gonna be exhausted at some point, I didn't want to have multiple people exhausted. So these people, if they do get exhausted, I'm still gonna have a team to make a squad of 10 so I can do a mission, and a mission will be coming up. Because I just looked on the map. It's not that I've done the map. Like, going this far in the game, I've never been this far in the game. So you'll see this. But and then this team over here is a burglar and a housekeeper. They just happen to have herbalists, but that's not needed. I think what's needed is the burglar and the housekeeper. They're for the buildings. Like, they need to go explore the buildings to get materials. And it's RNG, so sometimes we'll get good stuff and sometimes we won't. But I just wanted to show you that kind of stuff. So now that we got that, and so like I'm really ready to go, that means I can go to this here. And this is highlighted because we have to go into the depot. And we need this, but of course I have 2 people that have this, so we should get fairer prices. And let's take a look and see what we got. Okay, so we have, okay, so this is all, so this is, okay, so at this leg of let's call this a race, okay? But in this leg here, that we had to go this long journey track, we've got a choice to upgrade our locomotive. Now, my locomotive has all those upgrades because I utilize everything that I already mentioned and just wanted to do as much as I could, because if we go back to the game, I can show you that the threat level of them attacking us is still 0. So this is a good place right here to apply a lot of upgrades before you do this, because all the locomotive and all these upgrades that I have on every one of these cars transfer over when we trade them out. So again, let's take a look and see. We have the Locomotive Hound. The locomotive can reach high speeds while the fuel consumption is fair, but the damage from burning fuel is significant. Its strength is low within limits. The car capacity due to the low and then the locomotive speed is low and the fuel consumption is high. Oh, okay, I see the fuel. Okay, now that's the big difference, right? But most people in the forums say to take this, and I think I'm going to. The locomotive speed is low and the fuel consumption is high. The damage from burning fuel is average. However, its high strength provides formidable car capacity and enormous durability. Its tender provides of average storage capacity. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. It's free anyway on any of these, so let's go ahead and do that. And so we're taking the towing bull and we're giving up Grandpa. So we'll accept that. And as you can see here, this bull now has, I believe it has my upgrades, right? But maybe it didn't, like it, yeah. I don't know if it's this menu screen. It only shows that I have 4 upgrades, and then over here it's showing all my upgrades. So I'm hoping that all my upgrades are on this. Now we can go over here to see what he's got, and he's got nothing, so therefore there's nothing more for me to show you. I can show you my inventory of what I have left over from doing all the upgrades before I swapped out these locomotives. You can see I have, at the moment, I got a good amount of fuel, and again, I used this as a commodity to gain my money because I thought maybe I'd be able to buy an extra car here, but I can't. This is the only place. So maybe the next leg, when we get to a depot, we'll have that choice, and I already have 19,000, so I'm gonna see how this goes. I don't know, but at this point, most people think that we should get this one that we got, which is, oh yeah, then let me just show you down here. So this is what we got at the moment. We got some tier weapons. I've never found a tier weapon in this game up to this point. Like, I've never found this to be tiered up. I found some sniper rifles. And this one's a beauty. This is a tier 3, so I mean, wow. I think Magmillion or whatever his name is, he's got this one. And we do have some of this ammo, so, you know, we have some of that and that. But again, you can use ammo as a commodity, but again, some of you some of your guys won't have ammo, and I got a lot of these medical kits. Free to use 14. Used by soldiers in squads 10. So so right now I have those 4 squads of 3 men each, or ladies, and you can tell that they've got 10 of these kits already on them. So at the moment I could sell 4 of them, but I'm not gonna sell anything. I've got 19,000. That's not a super lot of money, but I mean, if I add the cooking car eventually when I find it, it's probably gonna be around 14,000. And so you got to kind of consider like that, just like in the beginning of the game where I ended up with, I wanted more than 14,000 so I could have got this medical thing, because this has been a big help to have this particular thing. Now, if you play the game and you don't have money for that, well, it's going to be a lot harder for you to do some of the things. But I think we're done right here. I don't want to bore you anymore. And so I can tell you that you can sit here and do all the upgrades that you could possibly do from whatever resources you have found and things of that nature. And this threat level did not move. So meaning, like, I've had to have been here at least the transition between a 12-hour shift. And that was enough time to get everybody healed. So I am not going to go out here in a bad way. Like, it's going to be much better because of this. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. Okay, now, I don't even, wait a minute. Oh, because I got this new locomotive, they didn't let the guys that were in it apply. Oh man, okay, so I have to, yeah, look at this baby now. It looks pretty good. All right, so I got to pick. Now, Max is my sniper, and, I'm not going to do that. So let's take a look and see. Like, this guy, he's 95%. So, let me see. I think I want that place first. So, okay, so you're 95% now. Oh, no, I got him in a squad. Okay, so no. Okay, so don't forget, I got 4 3-man squads. So I do not want to have those changed, because I've already set these up. So when I go out into this next leg, these are the 4 that are going to be doing stuff as my train goes out. So I mean, I can't do that. So what about you? He's in squad 3. Okay, so I gotta find somebody. Yeah, cause see, I didn't consider that, but I'll tell you this: whoever is supposed to be in here I should find them, because I made my 4 squads when I had 4 people already in the train. So I didn't. So there, whoever's supposed to be in the train, I just can't remember who they were supposed to be. So maybe it's this guy. Okay, and maybe it was this guy for here. Whoops, I'm sorry. I gotta go back down here like this. So it's not gonna be Bedrich. Bedrich is my good person. How about this guy? Yeah, there. Yeah, there's certain people that I put in here, and I just gotta find. Yeah, maybe this guy. And so yeah, I gotta get used to these photos. Like, so this guy is already good. Yeah, because I remember that guy, and I even remember this guy. So okay, so yeah, these are here that don't affect my squads right here and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, so let's look and see. I just want to see. Alright, so see, I have the security. We don't have raised walls. And we have metal reinforced chassis. Yeah, Okay, so improved boiler, metal plating, brick arch support, and security precautions. Yeah, so I guess that's that. Okay, so yeah, we're done with that. All right, so again, and then the only people that are doing a job along this whole thing is just those ones in there, making medical kits just for now, because we're low on resources. So now we are totally done. We got our new train, locomotive, and we're gonna go out into winter's starting. So that's what they're telling us and stuff like that. So I think. If I go out to here, but don't forget this threat's gonna start, so I mean, but that's what we're gonna do. And now we're gonna go out. Once I stop, I'm gonna set out the team that's gonna go here, the buyers that are gonna go here. Or maybe I can, and then the lake is right there. So yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, because we got a place over here to check out. But if I move the train to there, and then send the teams out, at least the team that can go here, because this is food and that is alcohol. So I don't know which one of these would be better, and do I waste the stamina from here to there? You know, but so it's going to be a cost, but then again, do I need those 3 people later on? Like if I burn them out between these 2 places, just so that way we see these 2 places. So again, I think when he stops, the game should pause. And his engineering role, he just leveled up. Yeah, good. The game paused. Okay. So again, if I look at my teams, Squad 2 doesn't have anything. So Squad 2, notice there's no specialty thing here. So Squad 2 needs to go, and that's this one here. So we'll deploy, and so that will go to there. Now, the thing is, yeah, if they go there, that'll be a short distance. Then they go here, and then I'm going to be at that station there. So then this team can head back to the station to join up, I believe. And the lake is right there, and so I believe I should let me see, there's a lake there and there. Yeah, okay, so we'll do it. Let me select. Yeah, that's the team that goes there. And yeah, okay, so that's a team that goes there. Now, I think the other teams can just hang out unless no, I didn't do this yet. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. Back with it. Alright, so now we gotta find the purchaser. That's this team right here. Okay, we'll deploy them. Okay. And then maybe when the train gets here, we can deploy to there. And maybe from there, they could go to here. But then that's going to exhaust them. So, but that might be the plan. You know what I mean? At the moment. So let's go ahead and start it. And we got to watch this threat thing, but okay. Ah, so this is instant. So she reports. Has a trait careless. Well, Anna lost the axe. Oh, great. See, I should not have had her on this team. But I wanted to put people that I also need to get them XP for traveling and stuff like this. And because of Anna lost the axe and we had to spend some time looking for it. We couldn't get much. Oh, jeez. Well, if you play this game and you're watching me just for the heck of it, don't put Anna on this team because you know what I mean. And on top of that, he got injured. On top of that, but you know, so we could have had a lot more wood than this if Anna wasn't with us. But well, that's a lesson. I guess that's a lesson learned. And so, unless I see another thing, I think I'm gonna send them back to the train. And we got 2 squads still going out. We got this threat level is moving up. But I want this team back. And now they're back and we can start the train moving. And so as we're doing this, other things are gonna happen. Okay, so who hit? Oh, up here. Okay, so here we're just gonna see the merchant. And we can see what's here. And then this is what I've done throughout the whole game. And it's different because we're way advanced in it now. And so we have to be very careful about what we do sell. And the one thing that we do know about the game is if we sell one of these, it's 11.4, and that means we got the best prices that we can have and stuff. So with that being said, I got these, and because I make these kits, you know, I can use them as a commodity. So we have 10 right now on the squad, so we could technically sell 7. And then when I look up here, I could sell this, I guess. This is good for morale, but and because I'm not making stimulants, I'm not going to sell the stimulants. Now, as we look here, we see that we have that and we have this. So if I sell off some fuel, right, I can get But, you know, this is dangerous to do because of the fact that we're going to be going into winter. But until... and in this train, this bull burns more of it. So let's just say I stay at 750. I take an extra... I take 2,000 from this place here. You know, so I'm sacrificing one of those just to see the price. I could bring it back, but you know, what the heck. So I just made 2,000, right? And that's basically what I'm showing that we can do. Now the plan is this team 3 is gonna go here just to see what they got. So we're gonna go to team 3. They're our negotiators, and I'm just gonna reroute them. And then we can go ahead and continue on for just a moment. Okay, now something happened here. Your train stopped at a small train station. It was unexpected to find one of these parts. It wasn't charted on any of your maps. There was a wooden building near the station behind thin but high trees. It had broken windows and its doors was off the hinges. The name of the station was written on a sign by the track. Okay, so a group of soldiers led by Ivan decided to explore the station building. Joseph Levy cautiously approached the building with Victor focused on the woods around, expecting an ambush. Oh no, so I wonder what this is gonna do. I smell food. Do you smell it? Yes. Paprika and onions. It smells so wonderful, like it was cooked in butter. They followed their senses of smell. They walked through the building, apparently abandoned. In its backyard, there is a tiny hut hidden among a thick line of trees. The interior of the hut was lit by a lantern with a single candle. Its light revealed a peculiar person, an old woman. Fee-fi, the Russian smells have never... Uh-oh. Nor caught the sight of her here, but it has come by itself. There stood an old woman, curled up like a parchment, leaning on a twisted stick, her eagle nose covering her small but keen eyes. The soldiers remained outside. Are you here of your own free will or by compulsion, my good younglings? That depends, ma'am. We're on a long journey. Who might you be then, sneaking around in this hut, smelling my precious food? We are Czechs, Legion. We're on our way to Vadlisk. I don't even know how to pronounce it. You have Slavs and Fifi. We're all growing from the same roots, my good young ones. Beyond now, I want to eat, or do you want to stay? Okay, no. Is she... Okay, no. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what I see coming, maybe? Do you think she likes us or dislikes us and will poison us or something? I mean, or are we going to get something good? Alright. Suddenly feeling like someone had run a hand over his face and put a warm palm in the back, right between his shoulder blades and on bare skin. Before anyone could react, Ivan spoke. Goodbye, ma'am. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. Please enjoy your meal. Wait, my dear younglings. She dragged herself slowly to Victor and whispered something. Then She went back inside her hut to close the door. The smell of goulash vanished and was replaced with a damp, foul smell, still water and pig manure. She told me that we could visit one of the sisters and say hi to her. Down, up, yeah, so, okay. Well, that was kind of, yeah, so, alright, so we lost some morale or something, I think. Well, I don't know if they lost health. And at the moment, this guy got that, so we'll do that for him. And so now, is on the way to here. Okay, so yeah, I mean it doesn't look bad of whatever this, or maybe it's my train people that did that. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is though. So let me get this going for a minute. Okay, and that's gonna take 2 minutes. And this team is heading there. And as a matter of fact, we can stop right there. I mean, it's not like we want this to really build up, but we got a long way to go. And if it starts to build up, this will slow my train down a little bit so these guys can do their missions and stuff. And I can send out my team to go there now. So now this team... Oh no, that's kind of scary. Wait a minute. It doesn't show... Okay, hold, I'm going to cancel that. Alright, so that's... I gotta decide, because I don't want that team to get hurt. That team needs to hit places like this. And supposedly like that. Boy, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should... I don't know if I should send my good team there. Boy, that's kind of... It's kind of scary. Yeah. Yeah. Well, something happened there. Like, I hope that's not a mission. Gosh, I don't know. But it's this team here, I think. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? Do I risk it? Now we can go faster for this to happen for you, but I'm close to this, so I just want this to... If I go too fast, I'll waste time. And so yeah, just in 20 seconds. And then this will tell us what's... they'll get closer, and then this one might hit in that amount of time. But we're 5 seconds away from... Now again, like I said, I got the correct people to go here. So if we don't get good, it's just RNG that we didn't get good. Let's see. So we lose morale, and we gain 2,000 XP, and the situation was affected by him for herbalist. Okay. Yeah, see, you know, what's the point of getting these if we're not gonna get, you know, the... Like there's three abilities that we sent here, and all we're getting for doing that correctly is just 25 herbs. So you have to say that this is bad RNG. So if you're not recording, you could probably like save the game before you do it, then redo it, and then see if you can get better. But anyways, it is what it is. I mean, I'm doing this live in a raw gameplay for you to see if you want to see it, and whatever happens, happens, and that's just the way it's going to go down. The only thing that I do is if somebody dies, I might reload it. Okay, so again, okay, so my plan was to send this lake team one to here. Right, hunter, survivalist, and that. And that's, yeah, team one. Reroute. And so that way, that is going on. And are we here? Yeah. No, we're not here yet. Okay. So let's continue for just a moment. Okay. So, did you see that? Did you see that? Okay. So this was a waste, right? There's no activity available. And so, yeah. Okay, what a waste. Alright. Oh, if I let them go way down there, I think I'm gonna tell this team to head back to the trade. That's just a plain, I don't know what to say about that. If you play the game and you know the answer to that, then go ahead and write it in the comments, because nobody's making comments. But anyways, it is what it is. I just can't believe that I get nothing for sending a team way over here, but at least we got 2,000 from that place. So we have to still say overall the trip was positive. Now I probably should advance the train, even though this team is on its way. So let's go ahead and advance the train to here, because we got to get to here anyways. And so, and then he'll be on his way back. This gun's gonna hit here, and we'll see what this is. I hope this is not a mission, because I can't do it with just 3 people. Oh no, Red Terror. Please don't tell me that this is a small mission. Okay, it was apparently, even from a distance, that something tragic had happened in a village your soldiers were nearing. A murder of crows, an ill omen who would think was circling the sky. Whatever had happened, the soldiers arrived during the aftermath of it. Surprisingly, there was life in the village, however. Everyone who spotted the soldiers hid in their homes, either out of fear of you, or the fallen, or the talking of you, or being seen talking to you. The soldiers discovered the cause of the village's avoidance soon. For a few moments, the only thing the soldiers could utter were explanations of disbelief. Several bodies were nailed to a wooden fence, crusty from all the dried blood, stiff of contorted and tortured positions. It was apparent that the bodies had been here for a few days. A female body had misspelled traitors carved into the chest. So far, nobody has dared to remove and bury them. Sudden voice startled the soldiers. A little girl, ragged, a little dirty, and thin hands, black with odd blood. Her eyes held distant thousands yard stare, haunted by the horrific memory of event witness. girl. It was a witch, she laughed as she was cutting them, fingers, ears, eyes, only after screaming, I'm guilty, was my mommy finally allowed to die. Okay, so these three members now have lost morale. Leave this cursed place, talk to the girl. Tell us, child, who was the witch? She said there was the Cheka the first time they were here. They took all the food, shot father, then the soldiers, white came and took away my daddy and others. With the Cheka found out, they were angry about it, killed all of their families, killed my mom. We should bury the dead. Okay, well, I mean, I don't know what, so that was like one of those read-in missions, I guess. So no more activity. Okay, so now this team. This would be a long trek for them to go, but I mean, I hope, other than morale, I mean, I think they could probably go here, then maybe to there, and then back to the train. So we're just gambling, but I gotta hit this, and this is the team to hit it. And I took a chance there, but let me see if I can get team 4 to go to here. And that would be team 4. Yeah, see, they took a hit in morale. So but they got plenty of stamina. So let's reroute them to here so we hit this, and then they'll go to there and back to the train. At the same time, we do have a forest, so I have to start thinking of the forest. But I probably odd one. Okay. Yeah, I wonder if I should. Do we have any? Then we have Timberland and. Yeah, no, because okay. So the way I'm thinking of this is, like I said, I'm just showing you this. You may not like this, but I'm just trying to show you the strategy part of this and how to do this and not get attacked by keeping this low and stuff like that. So it's just nice to be able to hit stuff to see what it is that we can do. So my only point is that I think this... Let me look at the teams for just a minute again. On their way to survey, this is that team, the burglar and the housekeeper. Yeah, so they only do houses. This team does the purchasing. This team does timberland. And this team is on the way to the lake. So, okay, well, okay, we're just going to let that go then. So let's go ahead and get the time going. We just got to make sure that, because we're going to stop here anyways. So we might as well get here. Okay, so the red and green should never be seen. Something strange seems to be occurring in this village. You see no signs of the Reds as you approach, but as soon as your train nears the station, you see people armed with guns and have gathered there, though they aren't aiming them at your train. They look ready to use them. You notice that these individuals aren't wearing any uniforms, but their coats bear a green, crudely sewn military insignia on them. They wave at you with grim looks on their face. Your soldiers ready themselves for conflict. When the noise of the brakes finally subsides, one of your men shouts to you, "We mean you no harm. We're enemies of the Reds." Oh, okay. It's clear that there's no real army of any sort. Okay. The Reds have taken our family hostages. One of the young men steps forward. We can defend our homes, but we're not trained to attack. The Reds may kill our families. They've been stealing our coal until it was too much. When we tried to finally stop them, they just took the mine, and our people show us there's some decency in the world. We'll see. You all shake hands. Before you leave, they tell you that you should contact the village mayor first. Okay, new quest. Red and green should never be seen. Okay. So what happened? Okay, so let's see. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, so we gotta go to there. That's the long journey. Then what is this? Oh yeah, and then this. Okay. Oh, right here is to that. Okay. And red is to that. Okay, but my train is way over here. And so yeah, the plot thickens. Let's continue on. Okay, this team is almost here, but the threat is starting to move now. But I think somebody hit somewhere. Like, is it here? Yes, so we can start that. We can let the time go for a minute for this team to get in. So now this team is in. And we're doing that. And at the same time, this team went from here and is going to go to here. But we got to get ready to send something to the forest. And as time goes, the threat is starting to move up. And if this team is here, we might as well start the train, because I don't think there's anything here, right? Oh no! Oh, hey, we can look at the merchant here before we leave. Ah, now look. They have another... Okay, this is a tier 2 sniper rifle. So, okay, well, yeah, because I don't think I've ever shown you in all the videos me buying a tier weapon. Like, I'm not sure if I did. So I'm gonna... Okay, but the first thing that we always want to do is look at... Oh, yeah, look at this. See? Okay, so... Alright, so that's 10 instead of 11.4. So we know we're not getting the best prices here. So this isn't the place to unload stuff. But at the same time, every opportunity that I come to where I have a tier weapon, this is only a tier 2, but that means it's going to be better than a tier 1. So I'm going to purchase it. Yeah, and see, we're not getting good prices, and it's 1,500. That is a ridiculous price for that weapon. But again, okay, so now if I took a sniper rifle, that means I should be able to sell one of my sniper rifles, right? You know, and so, and then I'm thinking like this. I'm just gonna tell it to you like this. Like I don't know, but if I could only put 10 people in a squad for a battle, right? Maybe I could get away with selling another low-level sniper rifle, because if I look at it this way, right? We have this tier 3 sniper rifle. So Magdamillion, or whatever his name is, he's got that. I also have another one over here, right? And then I'm gonna have this one. And so I usually just trade out 1 for 1. But if I'm not gonna have, like, say 6 snipers in the same battle, maybe I could get rid of 1 more rifle of these sniper rifles. Maybe I could sell 1 more. And then, so it just means I'm going to be down 1 sniper rifle. But if I'm going to make a squad and have, like, say 4 snipers, then they'll have tiered weapons. Right? Is the way that I'm trying to look at it. So this way I don't waste my money at this place, because this place doesn't have good prices. And granted, I can see here, but how many? Okay, so the question would be 2. How many places are gonna have gunpowder of these gun places? Like, not all of them have it. So I mean, and I'm not getting good prices, but then this is gonna be a trade-off, right? It could be a trade-off, meaning if I purchase some, because this is a commodity that I need actually, and we go to 1,000, which, like I said, this is not a good, but if I sell 6 of these, yeah, so didn't I have 750 and I'm already down to 739? So, okay, overall I'll lose 200. I still got 21,000. And now we can go ahead and start the train. Oh, now something else hit. So let me see. You're still doing that. Oh, over here. Okay, and that's going to take a minute. So we will start that. Notice how we got the 2 check marks here. And so all that I'm showing you in this game is going from this place here where we got a new locomotive. And then I explained all the upgrades that I done to the train, and I wasted all my stuff just to make sure that we had it, because we got to get ready for winter. And so I'm just showing you the kind of things that you need to do in this game to keep the whole thing going. because it is like a miserable time if your train gets firebombed and attacked by an airplane. I mean, and so I am doing this as this part of the playthrough, because I had to redo all the, and I didn't get this far in the game, but what I'm saying is I had to redo all this just because of wanting to be able to be prepared for winter and stuff, because this game is going to be extremely difficult. So if you look at this, you can see that I hit what I could hit, and now I'm getting over here, and we're going to have a mission here, and I'm not going to do it in this video. So if you don't, if you want to see that mission there, wait for the video that's going to be for that mission. There's no way in this video that I'm going to do that. I'm just trying to hit everything that I can, and the thing that I have to get ready for is this. I got to make sure I send the hunter, the survivalist, and the herbalist. So the survivalist, the hunter, and the herbalist is this team. They're fishing at the lake. Then this team is a burglar and a housekeeper. This team is just a negotiator. And then this team is resting. They're just for timberland and stuff like that. And so let me just see. Yeah, so we can keep the train going. And then this team is done at the lake. So they lose morale, it seems. Now the herbalist. David also found some herbs. Nice. Okay, so at the lake. See, so the game, okay, so at lakes, you usually can get fish and stuff or something. I mean, it seems like the RNG is just sucking right now because all we got is herbs. So we got one of the 3 things that we sent here. We only got one. The other 2, so I'm getting some bad luck. And maybe... Okay, let's pause. And maybe it's deliberate, like it's scripted deliberately to reflect how harsh the winter was and stuff like that. Maybe I'm just guessing, but okay. Then we got over here, we only got 3 seconds, so let me do the 3 seconds so we can see the results. Okay, we found a cellar with coal, which made everyone happy because there is never enough fuel. The situation was affected by him for a burglar. Found a secret stash of... Okay, now. Right, now. Okay, so good. So we found 18 fuel, and we got 609 money. So that 200 that I lost, I gained an overall of 400. So that's kind of cool. So that was nice. They hit this. Now, the thing I was going to gamble, because we got to go to this place anyway... Why don't we try to get this team 4 to go to here? Yeah, it's that team. Yeah, I gotta make sure I got the right team. So if they have enough stamina to get there... Once they get there, then they can come back to the train, and then I'm going to be in the ballpark of being able to do this mission the next time I play the game and stuff. If I can knock these things out. And we got a timber one here, so therefore, once the train gets in this area here, matter of fact, we could probably put the train right there for now, so I can send out a team for this and a team to there, and then I could send the team to this one to see what that is, whichever team that is. So I mean, it does get confusing, I will admit. Like, it is confusing, but if I look at my teams, let me see. My negotiator, where are my negotiators? Oh, they're resting. Yeah, my negotiators are resting. So yeah, maybe I could go ahead and send them yeah, like let me... is the train stopped? I don't think it is. No, it's not stopped. Because I don't think that's... Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop the train. Let's do that. I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna direct a team to here, which will be the negotiators. That's this one right here. We will deploy, and then there's a Timberland there, so maybe I could actually, yeah, I could do that. So let me. It's still a long way to go, but again, we're gonna be over here, and then they'll just be able to come back. But then again, there's another one right there. I could actually. Yeah, maybe when I get here, I'll send the Timberlands out. So yeah, let me keep it going for a moment. And I gotta get the train moving again. We'll let the train get a little bit closer. Because when I get here, I gotta figure out who's supposed to go to the forest. And at the same time, I can send a team to here and to there, and then back to the train here. And the only place we'll have once we're done with this battle is this place right here, and stuff like that. So yeah. So this is just showing you how this game is and how you can negotiate across this way and stuff like that. Okay, so now the game pauses because the train stopped. So I know that is this negotiator already headed into... Yeah, so we already got the negotiator going in here. This team, I think, is going to Gorky. And I need to send a forest out, and I need to send... what else was I doing? Oh, no, see, I already got that team going there. That's going to Gorky, then I need to get the forest done. So the forest needs a hunter, a survivalist, and a herbalist. So where are they? A hunter, a survivalist, and yeah. So that's team 1. So then I can send team 1 here. And then I could possibly send out the team for here too. So let me do that. It's gonna take 3, so it might even take 3 to go to there. But we might as well, because these guys ain't doing anything anyways, and they're 100%. So we're gonna deploy them also. And while we do that, somebody hit. So I say hit, meaning that they hit their spot. So I guess it was this one. So we'll tell that one to do that. And the game is paused at the moment. I just want to make sure nobody else. Let me see. Let's go normal speed. So yeah, so this is all like I'm trying to just hit every place that I can possibly place and try. Because the more we do this, the better we're going to be off. Okay, so now Destiny's left alone. Your soldiers discover a farmhouse. You find 2 young girls. Even though the soldiers try to appear non-threatening, the older girls, seeing no other options, suggest you can pay them in exchange for their safety. Well, okay. Do you have a lot? Do you have a lot of farm equipment? Farm equipment will not get us close home. Well, I mean, we could be nice and try to help the girls. Some of your soldiers couldn't just leave the poor girls. They cooked some of their rations, bought more coal to shed, found some blankets, and chopped up the firewood and fence. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, some of your okay, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, I already read that. Okay, so as soldiers were hesitantly leaving the girls, could not bear to leave them alone and insisted to stay with them, but promised to reach Violet in time. Do not let soldiers leave. Okay, so he stood by the decision and sparked the hope appeared girls. They had an aunt in Samara, a week-long journey on the foot, and they could go there with Corb, would then hopefully catch a train in. Oh, good luck. Okay, so knew very well this was just a friendly banter saying goodbye for now. All hoped for the rendezvous, but few believed it will really happen. So we lost him by doing it that way. So I just wanted to see what happens. So I just lost this guy. Now if you look, he's a level 1 scout, a level 3 engineer, a level 1 rifleman, and a worker. So, So now I have 35 out of 36. Well, okay, but you know, the way I'm going to look at it is, if I find somebody, they'll be able to join me because now I have an opening. But he was a well-developed person. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know this game, folks. And I just want to share with you that at this moment, I looked at that as a good deed. You know what I mean? Like a good deed of helping them. And he's going with them to get them to safety or whatever. So I'm looking at it as a good thing, even though I lost a very good person that was on my train. And so that must mean that, okay, and then, oh, he's a leveled up doctor. Now, he's a doctor, but I got him as a scout, so usually I want, if he's gonna be a scout, just in case if I want to use him, I need him to be also a rifleman. And so yeah, and I do need workers, I do need engineers, and I'll eventually need a cook. And I think I have a couple of cooks already, so I'm not too worried about it when I get the cooking car, if I do get it at the next depot. I don't know. We got to have a chance to get a new car. That's one of the goals, I guess. So yeah, okay, so again, this video, yeah, and now look at, see? This squad now, my negotiating team is on a way home to the train, because you can't have just 2 people on a team. You have to have 3. And I lost that guy. He was on here. But, you know, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell it to you like this. If you see that I got the negotiator and I got the burglar. So thank goodness that maybe he was on this team to just fill the team. That he wasn't on here to give us. Because all we need is this guy to make sure he can negotiate at the shops. You know? And so, yeah, so now that he's going, okay, now I got to figure out if I got things going on, I could probably move the train. Because the threat level is 3, that's not much, but if I start the video, not the video, but start the movement, I want the train to stop moving. And now we hit the forest. And see, and this is what I want to say about this. If I take the time to make the 3 hits that I want to get, not the achievements, but the abilities, and then it's bad RNG, because we should get stuff. You know, we should get herbs and we should get food. So let's see if we do. What the heck? See, this is bad RNG, man. It really is. Or the game is scripted this way. Like I don't know, because if you play this game and you're at this point too, tell me if you get food and herbs or something. I don't like setting up. What I don't like about this is that all I'm getting is experience. I'm not getting any food or I'm not getting any herbs when I created a team that would give me bonuses. I'm getting absolutely no bonus from this forest, like nothing. That is terrible. That really is. All right, well, okay, so we're here. Is there anything that, see, there's nothing else that I can do with this team that has those abilities. And I just got to check to see if I lost my generic team. Let me see. No, okay, on the way to Timberland. And they got a lot of stamina, so they're okay. Now this grade's on the train, so, and then this one is exploring Gorky. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, so we just got 29 seconds. So why don't we go ahead and watch that? Just 29 seconds, and then the train is moving, and they're going back because it's only 2 people on that squad. And this squad here is going to Timberland. And this squad, I guess I'm gonna tell, whoops. Alright, we get instant results. See? Oh my god. Okay, let me read this because, you know, we've left no stone unturned, but someone has already stripped the place. There was nothing. Yeah, see, this is getting like, okay, so this leg of the race, I'm calling it a race, okay, because it's easy to say leg, going from one end of the track to the other end of the track along the way of our journey. You can see that nearly every single place that I hit, I'm getting nothing for hitting them other than a travel experience, right? I mean, mostly. I mean, we got a few things here and there, but this has been terrible. And I think the game is designed or scripted this way to show us how hard it is to get resources in what's, you know, turning to, you know, winter, I guess. So yeah, that is just it. But all I'm doing is I'm just going to show you up until the point of when we get around here. You know what I'm saying? The next video will be this battle, so that way you'll see a battle. And that's probably all that I'll show you is the battle and the aftermath of the battle, and then I won't show you any of this that you see right here. None of this I will show you. Like I will have to travel this way. It's going to be just scripted, and it's going to be, things, right? That is just what I've showed you in this video, and it'll just be boring for you to see that. And because this is a long way. Holy cow. Wow. Wow, this is a long way to have to travel. Holy. But if you see this, I don't see any missions. Oh my, I just cannot believe how long this is. Okay, but there's a 3 skull mission here, so what I'm going to tell you is you're going to see this video and then one battle video, and then the next video will be to fight this. When I'm here, I'll probably start recording and tell you how I did whatever, and give you a summary. Create my team that's going to go in here, and I do not know what this is, but it's 3 skulls, and wait till they're 4. I mean, it's going to be even more harder and stuff like that. But this, like, I'm just looking at this for myself. Like I'm telling you in this video, like, to myself, this is a long way. This has got to be the longest leg of this race or journey. Like, yeah, and I promise you, like, if any of these things turned out to be, and like I said, this might be a depot, so I might be able to buy, say the cooking car, so you might miss that unless you write in a comment that you want to see when I purchase cars. But I'm just gonna say, like, this is just a long way to play. It's gonna take a long time, and for me, because again, I'm gonna hit all the places just because, like, like, I don't know what you could say, 33% of the places I hit, I got nothing for doing it other than the travel experience. So, and if that continues, I'm not gonna have the resources to upgrade my train. Look at, I'm not gonna have them. I've gone to a forest and I didn't get no wood. And even Timberland didn't give me any cloth or something. One of them. So I mean, I'm just like saying, but I mean, I did a lot. Like I'm almost braced up. My train is almost braced up for winter. Like, it really is. Like, I have the winter clothing. I even have the winter boots, which that took, like I said, I know that the winter clothing, the shirt or the coat and the pants, I know that took 900 cloth right here. It took 900 cloth to make that, and then the boots probably took maybe another 400 cloth. So I mean, or whatever. So I mean, what I'm saying is, I sacrificed along the way in order to at least get that, so I won't have to do that when I'm in winter. Imagine if I had to do that right now, how hard it would be, because I don't have 1,000 cloth. I have a lot of money, but again, don't forget, I'm not going to buy cloth with this money. This money is to buy cars, and then I don't even know when we'll get the chance to have an artillery car, because once we have the artillery car, we're going to be doing pretty good, I think. But yeah, I don't even know when that will come. So yeah, okay, so now that you've heard how I'm going to do this and what videos I'll make of this game for the next future, I'm just trying to get, this squad has to hit this train. So yeah, so while I'm talking, let me just get the time going. I just want this team to get into it. Okay, so he's gonna join there. I just gotta figure out on the way to Timberland. Okay, go ahead, do it. All right, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. We got 100 wood. Oh, good job, Anna. Good job. So sometimes you bring me bad luck and sometimes you do good. So then, can you go there? Okay, so now, here's the thing, but they're gonna burn out their stamina. But this is the team that needs to do it. And as long as they can get there, I don't care if they're exhausted once they do it. And I think, you know, by them cutting trees, that's a lot of physical work. So normally, maybe this isn't the best idea to send them again to do the same thing. But again, I don't know. I've got 18 people doing nothing, so I should be able to make a 10 squad to do this mission. So that's why I'm not concerned with it and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get the most out of my teams that are out. So, yeah, they're headed to Timberland. So I have a team here. Team 1 did this for us. So is Team 1... So can Team 1 go to this lake? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. There we go. And then Team 4 has no activity. So let me pause the game just for a minute. I want to take a look at my Team 4. Because, you know, like I said, and as you can tell, that this gets kind of confusing, but... So Team 4 is burglar, housekeeper, and stuff. So I'm just looking to see... Yeah, they could go here. Alright, that's all I gotta do, I think. And so yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep the video going until all this stuff is complete. And then we'll have the train sit here and be there. And so while everybody is moving that way, we can probably start the train again to lower this threat value. Because we hit all that we could possibly hit with the teams. And at this point, we can disband this team because, you know, we can let them go sleep and rest. And then we're gonna see what this is. Okay, now justice and war crimes. After the train stops at the station, your men go about their usual train maintenance duties like clockwork, leaving you with a proud feeling, but you have your own duty here, such for the little girl's father. Luckily, there is a white officer nearby. Welcome, Major. What brings you to our humble town? A new recruit, you say? They usually move east in training. Okay, the checker operating here, the bastards would be either desperate or arrogant enough to send their inquisitions all the way here. There aren't many places they can go. Would you know of any places? If your noble heart desires to deal with them, I think I can think of a place they might go. Give me a map. Witch hunt. Find the terror squad. Okay. Okay, so let me see now. With that going on, I guess the game is paused. All right, so did the team did a teams? I don't know. The game's paused. Let me close that for a minute. Well, my train should be stopped there, so that shouldn't be an issue. Let me run some time for a minute, unless some team hit. Nobody hit, I don't think. It looks like I have 3 squads out. We're gaining a little bit of threat. Okay, this team's gonna hit Timberland and then they can come back. Okay, so let's do this. So Anna says they've taken down some trees, 96 trees. So that's better. Like I said, that's better than not having them. So that is nice. Thank you. And so it might be wise to come back to the train. So yeah, so let me tell this team to recall the team. And we can look at the merchant here while that's going on just to see now. This one just has fuel. They have 2,000. I don't believe I have anything that I would sell, but let me just do that. And that's still 10, so it's not a good way to do things here, so we'll take that back. I'm just showing you that this was a possibility to get some more money. If I had, well, I mean, I'm not getting good prices here, so this, you know, I mean, okay, so like if you're just starting the game and you have, you know, stuff, you can take choices and you can, even though you're not getting a good price, if you wanted a certain material, you could do it. But I'm just showing you the possibilities of, because I'm making medical kits, I could sacrifice. Okay, used by the soldiers in squads 10 and free. So I could sacrifice 8 of these and get some money. But I'm not getting a good price, so I'm not gonna do it. I just wanted to show you that. I mean, now technically, if the threat level gets really high, I can come up to over here. Then I can do that mission later. But we got these 2 teams coming to knock these out. This team is on its way back. We've hit everything that we could possibly hit. And about at least 1/3 of it, we didn't get squat for doing it. Okay, so somebody hit. Who hit? Was it this one? No. Oh, this one right here. And that is that. And so yeah, so we just, all I'm doing in this video, if you don't want to see this, you don't have to watch, is I'm just getting ready to hit everything that I hit, to get whatever I could get, and then 1/3 of it I got squat, and that's just bad RNG, or it's the way this game is scripted because of making it harsh for us for winter, to try to demonstrate how winter is. So you can see I hit all 3 things that I need for this place. I should get some food and I should get some herbs. And if I don't get any, it's just bad. Okay, now okay, we got some real tired people. We got some real tired people. Let's see. Yeah, they're on their way to trade. Oh yeah, look at, they're exhausted, but that's okay. I mean, if I don't plan to use them in the battle, then it's no god. Like I said, I've got 20 people that are idle, so I'm looking okay for. I'll be able to look through 20 people to decide who is the best people to do a battle. And we might get one person here to join our train. Hopefully it'll be a good person. But that I don't know. And let's see if we get... Oh, jeez. Yeah, this... Oh, gee. I got some fuel, but... You know what I mean? It would have been nice to get food or get something. I mean, I don't know. It's just so disappointing. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and tell this team. This team we're gonna tell to recall. We're gonna recall them. Because these things are in advance of our trip. So again, we have one shop here. We're gonna, like, I don't know if this is a depot or just a place. So if I could buy like the cooking car here, I should definitely, I have 21,000. I should definitely be able to buy another car. Or should I consider, if there's no cooking place here, maybe I should buy another crew car so that way I can get some more crew and stuff like that. So again, this place, food and herbs. Let's see. Nope. Oh man, see, this is so disappointing. Oh no, okay, so I got some herbs, but we didn't get any food again. Like, we're not getting food, I guess because of winter. It's showing you a snowy thing, and... But why couldn't we I mean, come on. Couldn't we get a little something? I mean, you know, really... Alright, so we're getting everybody back. It's one. Threat level is getting higher. Alright, pause. And now let's depart. And we'll pause for just a moment. We'll go down to the train. And we'll close that, and we will go to the hospital car. And we got nobody. We got nobody that's I thought we might have had, oh, okay, I see. Okay. No other soldiers meet the requirement. So yeah, so we don't have anybody injured. So we don't need a doctor's here, but you know what I could do is I can pop her out of here. Because I might want to have her in the battle. And then I can stick somebody else there. Like, I like him, so I'm gonna keep him out. I'll put him there, I guess, because I don't think this guy can go into battles, so I'll put him there. And then we got some improvements here. Now, okay, so now the lowest is either character, or I'll go there for now. Hey, and she leveled up. Nice. Nice. And he leveled up. Now he's tired, so he gets -1 on all of these. And this guy. Okay, or an engineer now. I don't even know if I've used him much, but I think I'm gonna want. Okay, so he has 2 combat roles. He has 1 worker role, so I'm gonna make him an engineer. Because, you know what I mean, we want a certain amount to be engineers. So that way they're able to do stuff. So yeah, so now now that I have that set, let's see, we have that, we have a little bit of metal. It might not be worth it to okay, now how come my storage car is at the end? What the heck? So when why is my storage car, and I can't change it here? Oh, can I change it here? Hold on. Yeah, I must be beyond it because I started the train. So yeah, I can't change the order. Like, this is not the order that I want my cars in. But anyway, yeah, I started it. See, the train is moving. It got out of here, so I can't do it. But I wanted to see if I had anybody sick or hurt. This team here, I'm gonna disband them. This team, I'm gonna disband them, and this team, I'm gonna disband them. And then we're gonna just go ahead and get the train. We're gonna get the train to here. And the train's gonna stop right there. And the game should pause. And now I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. And I think this is a good point to end the video, and I'm just gonna say that the next video will be this place here. We got 35 of 36 people. We lost the one guy to go help the girls. I don't know if we could have got him back on that little exchange that I did, but instead I chose to go the other way and see if I can get a new member, because I don't know if I do get a really good person, I mean, it'll be good. And until we get to a depot where we could buy either another car or the cooking place, I gotta really consider it, because again, having a full train just means if I get in, if 4 people want to join me, and I'm gonna have to make some decisions, but then maybe that's the time to get rid of somebody who's not in a combat role. You know what I mean? And exchange it. Like, that might be the way of getting rid of these people that just can't do combat. Because isn't it better to have people on your train that can do combat or train duty? But if you got somebody that just does train duty, unless they got some really positive things, it's not, in this game, it's not good to have somebody that just totally sucks. But yeah, so this is a 2 skull thing, so and I don't know what it is, like, so again, like I said, and this is why I want to do my battles separately from gameplay, because I'm gonna be slow in these to learn the map and to learn this, and I always, like, I'm sorry that my videos are boring, like, or something, because I always show you me playing something for the first time, as opposed to saying that I've already gone through this whole game and now I know what to do and I'm going to show you a perfect playthrough. I can't do that. I mean, and I don't know, like, if I'm going to play this multiple times or not, and there's other games I'm going to be buying and stuff, and so it's you know what I mean, and then there's some games that I don't even complete, and maybe because people don't tell me in the comments that they want to see more. So I mean, if you don't say that, then why should I, make a video of that, so, and stuff like that. So anyways, it is what it is. I mean, games ought to have fun, and I'm having fun, and I'm playing on one of the hardest difficulties. There's one difficulty I think even harder than this, but anyways, so that is it. So yeah, I hope that is okay, and like I said, I'll show you the idle people. And you can look at their stuff here to see if they're good. That means I can put any of these in the battle. And this is what I'm happy about. I've played this more better to where I have all these people. By making those small 3-person teams, I didn't spread out a lot of XP of traveling, but I didn't get all these people. Like, I have a good choice of people to put into this next battle. And I'm going to be able to assign to some of them that one sniper second tier weapon. And don't forget, I sold an extra sniper rifle. So I mean, I might be 1 sniper rifle down, but I don't think I'm going to have a team of 6 snipers. So I want at least 3 or 4 snipers in each of my squad. So yeah, because like these guys, look at these guys. You wouldn't be able to put them in because they're tired. Yeah, you could give them a stimulant, and I don't even know if I have any stimulants at the time. I think I've been making kits. Yeah, well, I do have 2 stimulants. So let's say I wanted this guy. I would give him one of these, and then I could put him in the battle. But I'd also have to give him something like that. It's going to give him his morale, to get his morale up too. And that's how you could get it. Like, if I want her, for example, yeah, so let me click on her and give her a stimulant. And now she'll be ready if I want to pick her. But stimulants cost a lot of stuff, and I decided I I mean, I know I got to end the video, and I will, but just while I'm here, I can go ahead and get back to, where's my train? Gee, I lost my train. Oh, it's here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay, so see, herbs, I've got a lot of herbs, and so it's going to cost 20 herbs to make a stimulant, but you can see how important stimulants are and stuff like that. So I think from this point on, for a little while, I'm going to want them to produce that, in case I have any of those people that are low on stamina and I want them in a battle, I can give it to them. So with that, that is about the only other thing that I wanted to show you of this game. And so therefore, this is going to be, I would say, the last video that I will show you the leg of the race of hitting these places, because now you know. I mean, all you're going to miss out is any little dialogue and event that happened at these places. But the reason you want, as a player, to hit all these is to see what you can get. And so I already know on this leg, 1/3 of the places I go to, I'm going to get nothing. Okay, so that I already know, and I still got a long way to go. But this video is going to represent showing you the game mechanics of these things, of how to do it, and to be in a good position of having, 27 people that are all 100% good and ready to go into. I'm going to be able to cherry pick my team to go in here. Now, again, I don't know what that battle is, and it's going to be probably hard, and it's probably going to, I'm probably going to need the team that I make to go in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I am going to be cautious, but yeah, I think I am done. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.